Dear students, today I am going to tell you about the very first poem of a flamingo book, My Mother at 66, written by an Anglo-Indian poetess, Kamla Das. First of all, I would like to tell about the title's aptness. The title is completely apt, absolutely apt, because in the whole poem you'll observe from the very beginning till the last, the narrator or the poet Kamla Das has described her mother's condition. How does she feel at the age of 66? And through her wordings, she is going to describe the feelings of her mother through her own words. Okay, now look at the next thing, the theme of the poem. Though aging is a natural process, everybody knows very well that, and no one can escape oneself from this process. Yet the fear of separation from your loved and dear ones is really very painful because of that. The poem talks about the feeling of loneliness that aged people experience and the feeling of guilt which their offspring experience for not being able to be with their parents in their old age. It means the feeling of guilt complex creates because in our hectic schedule we don't have enough time to look after our parents. Okay, before starting a poem, I would tell you about the speciality of this poem. You'll observe one thing that here there's not even a single full stop even in the whole poem. Till the last you observe there is no full stop, only dot 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 is there. The speciality of this poem is that here it has been written in a single sentence which is punctuated by only commas. Second thing, if I would talk about here the rhyming scheme, there is no rhyming scheme in this poem. It means that here this poem has been written in a free verse. Okay, we can also call Kamla Das his narrator because she is going to her own experience, her own nostalgic or past feelings. Okay, now look at these lines, important lines of the poem from the very beginning. I'm going to begin. Driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me. Driving from, it means that here poetess has spent few days along with her mother. Only parent is there. Parent is only single. Mother, father may be there. Here I'm talking about only mother. Having spent few days there, she was going to Cochin airport. Driving from her parents' home, now she was going to Cochin airport. This was the moment of last Friday morning was there. कुछ समय अपनी मदर के स्पेंड करने के बाद वेयर वॉज द पोएट गोइंग? द पोएट वॉज गोइंग टू Cochin airport. Where did she spend her time? She spent her time at mother's home. Okay, wherever I, my, me, these pronouns have been used for poetess Kamla Das. While she and her, these pronouns had been used for poetess mother. I saw my mother beside me. I for here, I, my, me. These are used for only poetess means Kamla Das. What did poetess observe? She saw her mother. She observed when both were sitting in car. She observed poetess observed her mother was sitting beside her. Beside means by the side of her. She observed her mother was dozing. Doze means sleep lightly for a short time. She was dozing. वो ऊँग रही थी. Her mouth was open. Her face, her for mother, poetess mother, her face ashen like that of a corpse. You're observing poetic device simile because of like. आप लाइक को ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हो. लाइक की वजह से यहाँ डिवाइस सिमिली यूज हुई है. हर मदर फेस हैज़ बिन कंपेयर्ड with a corpse. Corpse means dead body. You're observing dead body. There's no charm and no uh, shining on a dead body or corpse. Similarly, her mother's face is ashen. Her mother's face is pale or colorless because of illness. Uh, so we can say the device simile has been used because her mother's pale face, her mother's faded face, her mother's colorless face has been compared to corpse. So we can devise simile has been used here. And realize means felt with pain that she was as old as she looked. This line has been observed in few books. She again for mother, she was looking very old as she felt she is near to death. So having thoughts, so she gets upset. And she looked that her mother was lost in her own thoughts, that she thought away. She again observed her mother. She thought away. She observed that her mother was lost in her own thoughts and looked, but soon put that thought away. Uh, put away the thought means drive away the thoughts. Having seen her mother, she gets upset because she thought that after some time she would not get a chance to see her mother because she was looking very old. Having seen her mother, she gets upset and she wanted to escape from that idea. That's why she put that thought away. Earlier she was thinking about her mother, that makes her mother upset. That thought that was related to her mother, she wanted to drive that thought from her mind. That's why she started to look outside. On the basis of it, we can say that she was an escapist because she does not have enough dare to face the real situation. That's why she starts to look outside. This poem has also been written in a paradoxical form. What's paradoxical? Paradoxical means full of contrast. We're observing two things here. Inside condition and outside condition. Inside condition you'll observe passivity is there. In inside situation you'll observe the mother. She looks passivity has been shown that here. Her mother's dozing or open mouth face shows passivity. Ashen face shows also passivity. But outside you all observe young trees sprinting, married children spelling. These images have been presented in a contrasting form. So we can say paradoxical form or full of contrast ideas are there. She is escapist because instead she did not have enough dare to face the challenge, that she started to look outside. Okay, looked out at young trees painting. Young trees image device has been used here. Young trees means youth uh, or vitality, or the image device has been used here. But if I say sprinting trees, then the device personification has been used here. Sprinting means running. And because we run, human beings run. But here the trees are running, trees never run. But the non-living things have been described in the formation of living form. How can see with that here? Sprinting trees. Or we can also say young generation have enough hectic schedule. They don't have enough time to look after their parents. That's why here the device images because of young trees. And if I say sprinting trees, running trees, so we can say device personification has been used here because trees never run, because human beings run. Because when we sit in any vehicle, then we feel the trees or the things are running, but it never happens. So we know very well about it. Okay, marry children spelling. Marry means happy. Spelling. If I say marry children, marry means again for here energy, full of life. Device image has been used here. But if I say spelling, then device metaphor has been used here. Metaphor again for spelling means you can say that rushing out or coming out quickly. Or now the children have a spontaneous overflow of life. They're full of energy. That's why they don't want to sit at one place. Okay, how can we say device metaphor has been used here? We can take any vessel. When we pour water and water, after some time the water start to come out from that vessel. Similarly, these children are full of energy. There are spontaneous overflow of energy in life is there. That's why they don't want to sit in one place. As when the water gets filled in a vessel, that they start come out. Similarly, these children are full of energy. They don't sit at home. They start to come out of their homes because of full of energy. Their home there has been used for the children. uh, we are observing the contrasting ideas and images have been used that year out of their homes. Now both have reached at the airport, but after the airport security check. Again we are observing one thing, security check image device has been used that year because here security check shows restrictions and limitations, uh, especially in the grown up, because we have many responsibility. That's why we don't have enough time to look after their parents. uh, so security check device or image device has been used that year. Both have reached the airport. uh, Again Kamala Das observes her mother standing a few yards away. Yards means a measurement of length. कुछ यार्ड्स की दूरी पर वो फिर अपनी मदर को देखती है. I again for poetess Kamala Das, her for poetess mother. I looked again at her. कि वहाँ पर एयरपोर्ट पर अपनी मदर को ऑब्जर्व करती है. Wan means colorless, pale means yellow or faded. As a late winter smooth device simile has been used because of as. अब now her mother colorless face, her mother faces, her mother pale face because old age. She's that face has no shining, uh, lost because of old age. Winter's moon, comparison of her mother's faded face compared to a late winter's moon. Winter's moon device image has been used because winter symbolizes for death. In a winter's moon, we observe there is no shining uh, because of fog or haziness is there. So we can see in such a way. The poetess has used here device similes there. Is compare her mother's face with the winter moon. Just as the moon loses its brightness in the winter because it is hidden by fog and mist. Similarly, the face of poetess mother has also lost its shining, which is misted by age. Here winter symbolizes death and the waning moon symbolizes decay. And the waning moon symbolizes decay is that here. So we can say it is suitable ideas there. Okay, now look at that. Next one is that here. I hope this lines are clear to you. Her mother pale face, faded face that is lost charm has been compared to late winter's moon. वो विंटर का मून जो कभी छुपा हुआ नज़र आता है, उस धुंधला नज़र आता है फॉग की वजह से. उसी तरह से मदर के फेस पर भी शाइनिंग नहीं है. Look at and felt that old familiar ache. वही पुराना. Familiar means well known. Ache means pain. Which कौन सा जाना पहचाना पेन? The poet's insecurity that she had felt as a child about getting separated from her mother. कि during our childhood period when we have a fear कि कहीं हम पेरेंट्स से सेपरेट ना हो जाए, तो कहीं ना कहीं एक अननोन फियर, कहीं ना कहीं इनसिक्योरिटी रहती है. और वो इस इनसिक्योरिटी पोइट्स को अपनी यही इनसिक्योरिटी बचपन से रही थी. तो वही पुराना जाना पहचाना डर, वही इनसिक्योरिटी कि कहीं वो अपनी मदर से सेपरेट ना हो जाए, फिर वो वही पुराना डर उसके मन में आ जाता है. एंड my childhood fear again the same thing that she would lose her mother. That fear has been called here childhood fear. but having overcome the situation, she did not want to make her mother upset by showing her inner feelings. She wanted to hide her feelings, inner feelings, because if her mother has come to know about that feelings, that situation can make her upset, and she did not want to make her mother upset. That keeps a false smile on her face. How did she bid goodbye to her mother, bid farewell to her mother? All I said was, "See you soon, Amma." All I did was smile and smile and smile, smile and smile and smile. The device repetition has been used here because of smile. The same way I also forgot thought away, thought away. Twice has been used. The device repetition has also been used here. Okay, come back here. All I said was, "See you soon, Amma." How did she bid farewell to her mother? By waving her hand, "See you soon, Amma." कि फिर मिलते हैं. See you for here, for mother. I forgot to tell you about that here. You for here, mother. See you soon, Amma. All I said was कि यहाँ पर एक hope है कि she will get a chance to meet her mother again. But irony is also there. Irony in what way? Because there's a fear in her mind कि whether she would get a chance to meet her mother next meeting or not. But optimistic note is also there कि might be possible she would get her mother. That's why she smiles and smile and smile. In such a way, the poem gets ends with a point of optimistic note because she smile and smile and smile. Okay, now thanks, beta.